I'm going to build a computer. That's normal. The part that's not normal is that I have to guess the price of every single component that goes into it. I mean everything from the CPU to the fans to the graphics card to the mouse, which seems like it should be pretty easy, right? Well, here's the catch. The farther I am from the right price, the worse my punishment from the Wheel of Doom will be. I have selected none of these parts. I haven't looked up anything ahead of time, and we're using regular MSRP from either Newegg's listing or the product website. No sale prices. What we do have, though, is a sponsor, like this one.
Govee. Turn a regular old wall into a showcase for your creativity with Govee's Curtain Light. With a DIY mode, versatile effects, and voice control, the possibilities are endless. It's also IP65 water resistant for when things get moist. I don't know why you'd need that, and I won't ask. Check it out at the link below.
The rules are simple. I'm going to guess the price when I go to install the product, and depending on how far off I am, I have to spin a different wheel, actually, and take my lumps. If I am 10% off the price, I spin the Tier 1 wheel. If I'm 20% off, that's Tier 2. And if I'm over 30% off, that's Tier 3. Now, hold on just a gosh darn minute here. Wear a wig, get flicked with elastic. I mean, this must be Tier 1. Oh no. Tier 3, do a shot of da bomb, wax a patch of your leg or arm. Good gravy. I'm going to have to try not to be 30% off. Well, this will be interesting. And guess what? Speaking of the Tier 3 punishments, if I am within 1% of the original retail price, I get to make someone else spin any wheel I want. Hey, Plouf!
Oh no.
He's my co-host today. We're gonna have some fun. First up, obviously, we're gonna go straight for the CPU. I think this is gonna be a relatively easy one for me. Now, you know all the prices ahead of time.
I picked all these. I know all the prices. I've put them all here. We've got the list, everything ready
That's
to
a
go.
slight advantage for you. Let's actually give you guys a look at the components that we're gonna have today in the overhead cam while Andy takes the teleprompter off of that camera. I was just using that for the intro, so we've got a Core i7 13700K, some G.Skill Trident Z5, an 8 terabyte SSD, my goodness. Oh, you've picked some really tricky stuff here today. Like pricing, for example, on SSDs has been moving extremely fast, and then, really? Okay, that's just not fair. Special edition monitors, I mean, even if I could guess exactly how much this particular model of monitor would cost, unless I know exactly what the Evangelion markup is, or the Sonic the Hedgehog markup is, you're not really playing fair, are you?
No.
All right.
That's the point.
Let's kick the...
I don't want to get any of the bad punishments. That's not, no. Please don't guess like right on the dot. Please don't.
All right, I'm going to start with A, the first component we're going to need, and B, what should be one of the easiest components, the Core i7 13700K. Now, I know the Core i9 13900K is about $400 because I looked at this very recently, and typically the step-down Core i7 is about $130 less. I'm trying to read him right now. I'm trying to see if he's sweating.
Stone face.
Sweating like he's going to sweat if he has to do a shot of the bomb.
Stone face.
I am going to say $279.99, and I believe that's what the envelope is for.
Yeah, open the envelope.
I love that you went with a Core i7 because you knew I was less likely to know that.
Yeah, the i9 and the i3 and the i5. You might
What
know,
the hell?
Yeah, you're way off.
Is this US pricing?
Yeah, that should be on Newegg. I'll double check right now, but I am like 100% sure that it's $420 for an i7. So I'm pretty sure that puts you 30%
Oh my God,
over.
no, it's the i5.
Yeah, the i5 is cheap. You're way off. You gotta start with the Tier 3, I'm pretty sure.
No, do the math. Do the math.
I am, Dan.
Hold on.
We made a nice little spreadsheet earlier,
Okay.
thanks to Dan. Yeah, so...
What is it?
What was your guess? Like...
325.
Oh, no. 20%. 20%.
Oh, good. That wasn't my guess.
What was it?
I said 279.
Oh yeah, you're way. Yeah, that's 30% more.
How much is the i5? Was I at least? Hold on a second. Core i5. I had the i5 in my mind. I was thinking i7 top tier, i5 next. But we have a Core i9 tier now.
Oh no.
Oh no. 13.5. No, it's a 13600K. How much is a 13600K? Oh. What? Even even that's for, oh no, that's Amazon.ca.
Yeah, that's
okay,
Canadian.
Okay, I don't even know how much it is in the US. It doesn't, it's about $300. So yeah, okay, that's what I had in my mind. I guess I get to spin the wheel. Oh crap.
Spin the tier 3.
Wait, no, this isn't the tier 3. I clicked the wrong thing. F11.
Spin a different one.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh my God. Okay.
Get ready, Colin. Yeah, he's gonna need one of. Yeah, thanks, Vance.
Oh,
He's gonna need
no!
that's probably.
That is the worst possible first punishment.
It's over here.
Just get it.
Okay.
Oh crap!
This is probably the worst way to start the stream, at least for you.
At least I get my processor.
Here we got
Entirely the wrong tier. You know, the intention here was for me to show that I'm actually not that out of touch, but I'm clearly outdated. Oh my God!
This is gonna be pretty bad.
How old is this? This isn't expired, is it?
No, I doubt it. Hot sauce takes
the same bomb that we've had
hot
all
sauce
these years?
takes like forever to expire.
Oh my God!
You won't do a full shot. I mean, that would probably kill you. Well, it wouldn't kill you, but like, how's
Okay, that seems like a lot.
That's a lot of hot sauce. Okay.
Okay, where's my water bottle? Can I
I'll
have my
do-
water bottle on
yeah,
hand
I'll
at
do a
least,
little-
please? Guys, buy a water bottle, lttstore.com, okay?
That's not that bad. Okay, it's getting
Yeah,
hot.
you took a tiny
It
little...
was a tiny bit. It's getting
tiny
hotter.
thing.
It's getting hotter.
Can I please has? Thank you. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, we're just gonna try to bypass the mouth to the greatest degree possible here. Ooh.
We've got some whipped cream too, if you
Yeah,
really need it.
no, I'm fine.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna feel that tomorrow. Okay. Next up, we've got the Sonic. I get spice hiccups. We've got the Sonic Z790 motherboard. It's from ASRock. It's DDR5. So this is a little more on the premium side. But the co-branded products like this can kind of be all over the place. Either they'll retain their premium because their pricing never gets adjusted because they never produce any more of them, or they will get marked down significantly because they never ended up selling. I have no idea which way this one went, but I really need to get this right. I'm going to say $419.99.
Oh no. Open the envelope. That's your price.
You got to be kidding me. What is it? Oh,
$250.
it's $250.
Okay, we'll remove the bomb shot so that you don't have to take another shot. You want to keep it there?
No.
Oh my God. Okay. So yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna double check, but I'm pretty sure that's tier 3 again.
Just do the math. Okay.
Yeah, that's more than 30% over.
Okay. Oh my God.
Just to be clear,
I don't know if I can do it again.
remove the bomb shot. We can buy you in the face. We can wax you.
Okay.
I want you to be able to finish the stream. Because yeah, I wasn't expecting that to be the first thing that happened to you.
I thought maybe they wouldn't have adjusted the price. Okay, you know what? Fine.
Okay, that's the only one. Everything else we'll keep. Just so that you can actually finish the
Okay.
spin.
Oh my God. So it's pie to the face, or wax the leg and arm patch.
It's pie to the face.
Oh,
The good thing
really?
is, the whipped cream is gonna, help with the spice.
Okay.
This will take like a couple, like a minute to get ready. So.
Okay, I'll put the CPU in the motherboard.
Okay.
Okay. Let's get this thing unboxed.
Colin, where's the?
I bet this thing was that price when it launched.
Oh.
Man, that's actually pretty reasonable for like a co-branded product. This must have taken the second path, where it didn't sell and ends up getting marked down.
And do it away from me because I got a mic on.
Either that, or it's not a super premium Z790 design, and it's just a more basic board, but with fancy branding on it. I guess we'll find out soon enough. I think we were supposed to unbox this on Short Circuit a while back, and just kind of never got around to it. Oh, that DeBomb is...
It's hot.
Very hot.
I took a lot less, and I'm feeling it too.
Yeah. Okay, I'm probably going to need an M.2 screw, so I'll grab that for later. Other than that, we got this.
We should get a towel.
I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
I don't even mind spice. Like, I'll do spicy, but man, that stuff is for like flavoring a pot of soup. That is not for just consuming. Pretty nice looking board, actually. Wow, I really like the style. Look at that. They even got the sonic ring in like one of those, I don't know, what are these even called? Those like kind of 3D-ish perspective changing doodads. So it kind of spins on the board, assuming you're looking at your computer like this or whatever. Ample fan headers. Not a lot of PCIe slots, but that's actually come to be the norm, even for fairly high-end boards. 4 M.2 slots, though. Love the branding on the back. We'll never see it. I see to keep the stream shorter, you've pre-installed the mounting hardware for our CPU cooler. That's smart, given that it's a Hyper 622. Cooler Master's mounting hardware. That's kind of okay. Do you want to come get the close-up? Show our CPU installation process.
Are you ready?
I will tell you this, though. I give you my personal, solemn Linus Tech Chips guarantee. When I get one within 1%, you are spinning.
Yeah.
I'm putting the bomb back on there, and you are spinning the Tier 3 wheel.
Okay, it's a deal. It's
All
a deal.
right,
You ready?
give it to me.
Okay. Oh, wow, that went everywhere. Okay, we got a towel. We've got a towel for you here. Let me scoop some of that. Here you go.
Let it never be said that I would not do anything for my craft. Dignity, who needs it?
You get some of that whipped cream and you cooled off the DeBomb.
Delicious. Okay. Oh, look at this fantastic towel that we happen to have with a keyboard-inspired texture on it. LTTstore.com. Once again, guys, please, if you could buy some stuff, that would be great. Support this poor struggling millionaire as he gets forced to eat hot sauce pied in the face.
There's a bunch on your shoulder I'll get.
Well, while the towel is very clean, I'm going for the face here.
Yeah.
How's the beard?
It's most of the way. Actually, yeah, you're looking pretty good. You got a little bit around the eyes.
My eyes are blurry. I think I may actually have whipped cream in my eyes. I had them closed too, so I don't know what the deal is with that.
Better not.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there's a bunch on your shoulders.
Yeah. Don't pretend you're trying to help.
Other side's worse.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's like a big clump.
Yeah, okay. All right. Okay. Okay, good. Well, let's move on.
Okay.
Do I look fine for the rest of the stream?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you look great.
This guy. Okay. That's not happening anymore. Do you even have another pie?
No.
Okay. So it's just going to be wax strips from here on out if I get anything that wrong. Okay. Let's do RAM. RAM has come down a lot. What? The heck is wrong with you?
Okay,
He picks the most obscure possible RAM kit. DDR5 8000 24 gig modules. How the heck am I supposed to know how much one of these costs?
That's the only 24 gig module set that we have, and it just happens to be a really fast kit.
Okay, I can work backwards from here.
Okay.
We did a video recently where instead of doing a 16 gig kit, we did a 32 gig kit because it was only about another 30 bucks, which put it at $120. That was DDR5 6000. Okay, this is 50% more capacity and a significantly higher speed bin. So, I'm going to say, well, first let's account for the capacity. So 50% higher, so it's going to be about $190. Then the higher speed bin, I'm going to say $269.99. $269.99. Okay, come on. Okay, here it is. $269.99. Okay, we'll make a pile. The most obscure stuff here, man. Pick the most obscure stuff. Top of the line memory kit, $400. Just do the math.
You're over 30%. Jake helped me pick the memory for what it's worth.
Well, let's spin the tier 3 wheel again. Will it be wax leg to the arm or wax leg and arm patch, or will it be wax leg and arm patch? Pour me up some wax. I got some memory to install. Jeez. You couldn't pick anything easy. Like, what is this keyboard? I don't even know.
See, I thought that you would get like the i7. I thought you'd get the motherboard. I think you'll get the power supply, you know.
How was I supposed to get the motherboard?
Well,
Sonic Edition motherboard.
You know, things have derailed a bit more than we expected them to. And we were also going to
48 gig memory kit. What the heck's a 48 gig memory kit? DDR5 8000. Nobody even buys DDR5 8000. When's the last time we used DDR5 8000 in a video? When's the last time I would be shopping for DDR5 8000? This is stupid memory. Don't buy it. Your integrated memory controller isn't even going to hit these speeds. If this system's not compatible, what's your punishment?
Okay, I'll do
Does
something.
XMP even work?
XMP doesn't work. It'll boot, but XMP.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So you included stuff no one should buy. Let's get our memory installed here. It is not the lack of tech tips that leads me to not know how much this costs. It is the abundance of tech tips that leads me to not care how much these things cost. Okay. I'm good. Fully recovered from my last 2 challenges. Well, I guess we should pull the float plane chat and ask them if it's going to be a leg or an arm. I feel like it's the least we can do, given that they subscribe for, $5, $10 a month. So they can decide, is it going to be arm or leg? Let's move on to our SSD. Once again, these guys are trying to bone me here. But I think the answer is 420.
It's an 8 terabyte.
I know it's an 8 terabyte.
Okay.
Look, I already gave an answer. I realize you're trying to help me here. But like 2 terabytes are like $100 now.
Yeah, but do you remember how much that 8 terabyte used to cost? They've come down in price, but not that much. It's $1,000. You're more than 30%.
Just get the wax strip. Where's the wax strip?
Colin's here.
All right, let's just do it.
It looks like we're doing 2 legs then.
They voted leg?
Yes.
Well, this is a perfect opportunity for me to show off our tech pants. These are an upcoming product that we're expecting on lttstore.com sometime, hopefully in the next 3 to 6 months or so. Basically, they're they're tech pants, but not for necessarily, your cable line technicians, right? They're more for if you work in a tech, like office job and you need something professional looking, but you also do tech work, so more like white collar tech work. So the idea is they look professional, like kind of dressy, but these things are jam-packed full of all your favorite pockets. So you got a zipper pocket on the right. You've got a second zipper pocket back here, nice stealthy little zipper pocket. I keep my AirPods in there. You've got a back pocket. You've got a second back pocket that is perfect for the phone, assuming you don't have a dumb phone like I do that's foldable or whatever. So that's kind of if you're a back pocket phone kind of character. You've got just a regular back pocket. Oh wait, there's a second zipper pocket if you like to put your change in your back pocket, or if you like to put your wallet in a zippered pocket. Regular zippered pocket here, but wait, there's more. Zipper pocket over here. So they're kind of like cargo office attire. Really excited about these ones. They're super comfortable and they're coming off. All right.
Nice.
So it looks like we're going to be doing first your leg, then your arm.
First my leg, then my arm. Okay. Well, I'll let Plouffe, I'll let you decide then. Actually, we can do the lower leg, I guess.
Yeah, do the lower leg.
Okay,
Just
we'll
pull
do
your
the
pants
lower
up.
leg.
Don't.
LTT store underwear
Yeah.
too. Don't forget the underwear.
We don't have to take the pants off today.
Okay, well, not yet. We'll see what Float Plane Chat says the next time I get one wrong by 30%. All right.
Because you've burned through all of the tier 3 challenges already, do you want to move the tiers up a little bit?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. I've committed to the challenge. I guess generally you would shave the hair a little bit before you wax it.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Colin knows what he's doing.
Okay. Are you a wax expert? You don't look like you've done this before. Why don't you just do the arm while we wait then? Yeah, you know what? Go for the most visible spot. Thanks for that. That was sarcasm. No, actually, verbal irony. Dang, I had done a whole thing in the pre-stream talking about the difference between the two, and I got it wrong.
Ready?
I mean, I'm as ready as I'm going to be.
Give it a real good pull, Colin.
Yeah, don't show the people that. That's disgusting.
That's what give the people what they want.
But that's look, we've got the bear patch here, though. You can see the bear patch. Silky smooth. Yep. Can confirm hair removal. Very effective. Okay. All right. It's done. Oh, whoops.
Sorry,
Supposed to be
Dennis.
there.
You should have told me
Dennis
something. I
wanted
would
to
have
be
let
here,
you.
what, to witness it?
He wanted to pull the wax.
Oh, he wanted to pull it. Well, I'm sure it'll happen again. Don't worry. Let's get this SSD installed. I'm going to go with one of the easier access M.2 slots. How about this one? Oh, did I say there were 4 M.2 slots on this board? There's 3 plus one that is Wi-Fi specific. Where'd I put that screw? All right. Man, speaking of things that you can buy from lttstore.com to make me feel better, don't forget that the best way to interact with the stream is through a merch message. Merch messages will show up in the bottom if you have a shout out for your SO or for your mom or whoever else watches our streams. Or occasionally they will be curated by our producer Badan over here, and he will read them out to me to address for you. All right, SSD is installed. All right, the way to send a merch message is to head over to lttstore.com, and then in the cart, whenever we're live, you're going to see a little field for merch messages, and all you got to do is type something in there and check out. Any order works, whether you're picking up something that you need right away or just grabbing a gift card for something that you want to pick up down the line, like say, for example, one of these classy Noctua edition LTT screwdrivers. It'll be available in 2 colorways, so with the cream base and brown accents, and with the brown base and cream accents. We don't have the accent rings in cream yet, but that will be accented this color, so you can kind of imagine what that'll look like. We've got a sign-up sheet on the store, so if you guys want to get a notification once these are ready to ship, then you're going to want to make sure you sign up for that, because initial production is going to be somewhat limited, and if you want to get one right away, you're going to want to make sure that you've got the notification sent to you. All right, we've got everything loaded up on the board other than the cooler. I think from now on, I'm just going to have to assume that every single one of these parts is messing with me, and I have to either take what I would assume is right and go way higher or way lower. Hyper 622 Halo White. Dual tower Hyper something. Can't be that expensive. It's Cooler Master.
You can ask questions as long as it's not,
No,
how
it's
much
fine.
does this cost?
I don't got questions. I know it.
All
I know
right.
it. Compatible with all the latest sockets. It's a new model. And I know that Cooler Master has been jacking up the prices of their coolers lately, even though they're Cooler Master. $69.99. Here we go. I got it.
Yeah, you're pretty close.
I'm actually, wow. Okay, I'm only off by like 7%.
Yeah.
Yes!
You're safe.
Oh, I got nothing. No punishment.
Hey,
Yay!
the first one.
All right, woo, success-ish. Let's get this thing installed then. Dan, do you want to hit me with a couple merch messages while I do that?
Absolutely, yeah, I've got a couple here. Let's see. Did you ever look into Swidget Modular Switch for your light switch issues?
Ooh, I think I know which one you're talking about. It looked super cool, but if I recall correctly, oh man, there was some obstacle. Either it was very expensive, or it was like Zigbee, and I'm all in on Z-Wave, or something. Or they didn't have millimeter wave presence detection yet. I can't remember what it is, but I'm pretty sure I know the one you're talking about, and it's super, super cool. There are these like smart light switches that have all these different like modular sensors and stuff that you can put in them, like really, really cool tech. But I think right now, I'm waiting to see how Project Linus from Inavelli shapes up. Hoping for the best, given that they codenamed the product after me. They also have taken pity on me and said that they will send at least some. I don't think I would expect them to send enough to kit out the whole place, but at least some for me to try out and make sure that they're going to work properly before we commit. Okay. Oh, I feel so good. I feel so alive. Finally got one right. I can smell pie. I'm going to smell pie forever. Okay. Dan, hit me with another.
Another pie?
No.
Oh, okay. Let's see here.
You'd like that, though, wouldn't you?
So Anatoly here is saying that they will buy another tech sack if this one gets curated. Hello, Mr. Tech Tip. How long until engineering capacity will be enough to send a meme pillow to the moon?
Wow, that's, I was going to say that's a good question, but it's not. It's kind of a stupid question, but I love it anyway. We do not have that kind of capability, and based on how that recent, wealthy people foray to the bottom of the ocean went, I don't think I'll be sending myself or any tech pillows on a recreational trip to the moon anytime soon. So I'm going to go with not in my lifetime. That is my final answer. All right, Dan, hit me again.
Sure thing. Let's see what we got here.
Wait, this isn't how I want to do this.
When will Linus do a Beat Saber stream? I just got to top 1,000.
Oh, wow. Man, I guess I haven't streamed lately. It's been really inconvenient because Beat Games keeps updating their game, which is not inherently a bad thing. It's good to update your game. But the way that they update it is with these tiny little meaningless updates that happen extremely frequently that break mod support. And it's a lot harder to stream when my mods aren't working properly. So what I've been doing lately is I've just been playing, and I haven't been streaming it. Because every time I freaking go to stream, they've issued some tiny little update alongside a new music pack that breaks support for third-party songs because they're, yard into the game. And so I guess they have no incentive whatsoever to make it any easier for us. And I know there's guides for how to prevent the game from ever updating again, but Steam removed that functionality natively long, long ago. So it's some like stupid hacky workaround now, and I just haven't had time to sit down for the like 30 to 60 minutes that it'll take me to figure out like what the whole process is. You have to like you have to like set the folder to copy somewhere else and then update the game and then copy the files back in, something. Like it's not like I can't handle it or whatever, but it's just, I just haven't put the time into it yet. And so I just haven't been able to stream. Also, I kind of have a broken wing right now. I have no idea what happened, what I've done to aggravate it, but it feels like my old rotator cuff injury, or maybe a slightly different one, is back. So for years, I basically like couldn't lift my children and rely on my right arm. Like I had to kind of left arm it up, and then I'm fine once I'm in here, but this motion there is like excruciating, and this is okay up to here. But there's like I have a problem in my shoulder right now. I don't know what I did, but I'm not going to be playing any Beat Saber for a little while, which is really upsetting because I wanted to take on challengers at LTX, which is coming up in, gosh, I think just over a month now. Hopefully I'll be healed up by then. I'll just be kind of doing what I did last time, I guess, which is kind of doing lots of little zero load rotations, kind of trying to build the muscle back up. But yeah, I'm really, really frustrated right now, honestly. So no Beat Saber for the time being. Wow, this is a really janky mounting mechanism. How the devil are you supposed to put enough pressure on this thing?
Thanks, Cooler Master.
Yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for nothing. Really? It's not catching? Come on, baby. You got it. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. I don't know if I want to tighten this down all the way. My goodness. Oh. I'll like break the friggin' socket. No, that seems okay. All right. Lots of pressure. Dan, hit me with one more.
Sure, let's see what we have here. Just moved into a new place, setting everything up and doing some cable management.
Hey, good for
Any
you.
word on when the magnet system will be coming?
Okay. Man, you guys are asking the tough questions today. Let's go into story time again. It's my fault. The product is done. The packaging is designed. The team has been waiting for me to figure out the branding for it. And I finally made a decision a little while ago, actually earlier this week. It's been waiting on me for a month, at least a month actually. I finally made a decision, and we got some pushback from particularly our incoming CEO. And he's not wrong. And I think we might end up just going back to the drawing board on it. And the problem here is that we can't release it until we have packaging. We can't finish the packaging. Like we figured out the physical shape of the packaging, but we can't design the packaging. So we can't figure out the design of the packaging until we have branding. We can't do branding until we decide on a name, and we can't decide on a name until I decide on a name. So it's all delayed because of me, essentially. The problem is just that, we're trying to come up with something that's cool, but not too cutesy, but that gives us room to expand the product line in the future. So, one of the challenges that the garbage can go. Oh, thanks. Oh, ow. What's the challenges that I brought up? See, the problem with a rotator cuff injury is that when you're just doing things that don't hurt, it doesn't hurt. And then you forget. And then you're like, here you go, buddy. Anyway, we will figure it out. Right. So I brought up that I didn't want to have anything to do with magnets in the name, because what if we expand to a whole lineup of cable management accessories, some of which are not magnetic? And all of a sudden we have this like weird legacy magnet branding, right? It's like, I don't know, maybe it doesn't matter. I'm sure General Electric makes things that are not powered by electricity. Then again, maybe they don't. Maybe they thought of that. What are we doing next? The heck's a Mountain Makalu mouse? Guys, killing me here. I guess let's do the tower. Fantex NV7 full tower. Where are you at? Okay, come on here, Andy. Let's go have a look. Oh, wow, this looks nice. This is one of their new ones, hey?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's huge.
Oh, crap. Oh, this is the big one, right? There's the 3, the 5, and the 7?
Yeah, there's an N5 and an N7 and an N3.
Fantex always very reasonably priced, though. So even though we've got like a bezel-less front and side window here. Man, this looks really nice. Cable management out the back, I guess, and down the bottom. So you've got this clean look even on the back. That's pretty sick. Oh, I guess we should make some room and actually bring it over there if we're going to start installing things. No, I'll guess the price first. I'm going to go.
It does not come with fans.
It doesn't come with fans.
No, there's none there. It doesn't come with any.
Fantex, more like no Fantex. Got him.
Got him.
160. If it was, to be clear, that's not because I don't know what a tempered glass case is worth. If it was any other brand, I would have said like 220, 230. But Fantex, they tend to go really aggressive. Shoot.
You're 20%.
I just said it. I just friggin' said it.
Tier 2. It's not tier 3. You don't have to wax anymore.
Oh, good. We get to explore a whole new wheel of punishments. Louisiana hot sauce.
That one's not as bad. That's
There's
tier 2.
two hot sauces.
It's way less spicy. Way less spicy.
Pork handle wax sauce.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Where is the line between punishments and actual torture?
Well,
Walk on Lego, soak my socks, and tweeze a nose hair.
or mustache. It's your decision.
Okay, well, tell you what, you can move the case
All
over
right,
there,
all right.
and I will spin the wheel.
It's so heavy.
Oh, good. More wax. Wait.
Walk
on Lego. Oh, joy. It's being at home simulator.
It's even closer because Yvonne brought this Lego.
Yvonne brought the Lego. Oh, good. So this is my actual Lego
Yeah.
that gets to injure
Take your
me.
sandals off.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you're not cheating.
That you know of.
Yeah, just on the ground. Well, sure.
Okay. And so what?
You know, I was thinking just like a good solid step on each. You don't have to do a full firewalk kind of thing. Just like do a good one of each there.
And I do or I don't get socks?
No, you get socks.
I get socks.
You'll get socks.
Okay,
that's okay.
that's
you
not
know,
so
no
bad.
shoes, but you get
That's
you
not
can
so
have your
bad.
socks.
Okay. Ow. Okay, some of these are pretty flat. Maybe my wife loves me still after all. Stupid.
Okay. Well, you know, it could have been worse.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
Could have been worse. What a joke. I'm going to go through all of these punishments by the time we're done. Dan, hit me with a merch message while I get this stupid motherboard in this stupid case that costs too much. It doesn't even. Clearly,
Yeah.
I recognize the value. I gave you guys the price. I just thought my bro Fantex had me with the wicked value on this case, okay?
Jeez. Okay. I can't wait until you get your badminton courts project going. Would you ever do a come play badminton with Linus event?
Yeah, I could see us doing something like that, just to kind of promote the new center or something. I know we're definitely going to be doing some content in it. I'm going to have like a crazy camera setup. I actually did a video about making a badminton center camera setup. I can't get this case open. A while back. And I want to do an upgraded version of that that's like way more balling out. Although, one thing that's going to affect the budget is that we went from planning to do 7 courts to planning to do 14 courts. And so when your costs scale linearly with the number of courts that you have, let's just say the Panasonic cameras that I was hoping for are probably not happening. And we're probably going to go with, actually, oh, I still have those hiccups. Ubiquity has some really cool security cameras that will run it up to 50 frames per second, which I think is good enough for, you know, like a casual sports recording. And so if we could use those, it would mean a few things. It would mean that the importing the stream into OBS is as simple as just grabbing, I think they do NDI, right?
I think so.
They do NDI, yeah. So it'd be,
RTMP.
it would be as simple as grabbing either an NDI or RTMP network video stream, which is awesome. And second of all, it means that if we wanted to offer a service where people could take their games that they played, whether it's a tournament or like a casual session, if they want to look at it with a coach, or they want to, or they just like made some epic, saves or whatever, and they want to put it into their, COD montage, badminton edition, or whatever, right? If we want to have a service where people can take that footage away with them easily, using Ubiquiti for that would be awesome, because you'd basically just be using their NVR. You would just go to the timestamp, and like any security camera, you just go, okay, from here to here on this camera, and then you just have a file on the desktop, and they just take it away with the USB drive or something like that. I'd have to figure out these are not right. I'd have to figure out a more secure way to do that, though. Like workflow-wise, obviously it would be really fast to have people just give us their thumb drive and we copy the files to it, but that is not very secure. Unless this is a machine that, I don't know, no, we couldn't have it isolated from the network because it would have to be able to, I don't know. We'd have to figure it out, how to not plug mystery USB keys into a system that's on our network. Maybe we just make people buy a USB key. I mean, they're so cheap these days. You can get like 5 packs of them for like $20. So like, I don't know. At least I think you can. What do I know what things cost? Apparently nothing. In fairness to me, they went out of their way to be dicks about this.
I had picked a whole bunch of other stuff, and Jake was like, nah, that's too easy. He's gonna get this. He's gonna get this. Oh, that 8 terabyte drive, it's come way down in price. He's gonna guess like $1,500. And then you went the complete opposite way. I can't believe you thought it was like $400.
Well, based on the price per NAND chip, I'm not wrong about what it should be, but it's also a pretty unique product in the market. I don't think anyone else has an 8 terabyte M.2 right now. So there tends to be a premium for that. Anywho, Dan, hit me with a merch message. Maybe that'll make me feel better.
Sure thing. Let's see. Do we have a planned release of the multicolored screwdrivers? Been looking for a specific color for my father.
If you're looking for a specific color, the only way to get that is to either go to LTX or make friends with someone who's going to LTX. People are going to be building custom drivers in any color combination they want. Actually, does someone mind grabbing that Lego before Andy trips on it?
Yeah, I'll pick it up. I moved it out of the way a little bit already, but I'll pick it up.
We are going to take our leftover parts and just do random drivers after, but we just don't have a workflow to take custom requests for that and put them together exactly. Like, the warehouse is not set up for that. So right now the answer is, I don't know. Yeah, sorry to be the bearer of bad news. But anyone going to LTX will get an opportunity to participate in the booth. It is going to be at a slightly higher price just because there was a lot of cost associated. I mean, how many thousands of dollars did we have to pay for like arbor presses? Many. Yeah. Like, we spent a fortune on this stupid booth, not to mention all the short run, like small plastic color runs that we did. But it's not going to be like outlandish. I think it's like an extra $20, but it's a whole experience. It's like kind of Build-A-Bear workshop. You build it yourself, all that kind of cool stuff. All right, let's do the power supply. This is really confusing. Focus PX850. Now, the last time I looked closely, Seasonic's Focus brand was their budget tier. But there's nothing budget about an 80 plus platinum, fully modular power supply with a 10-year warranty. What are you? 850 watt power supply, I would expect somewhere in the neighborhood of like 100, 179.99 or something like that. for like a quality unit like this. But I have to assume they've thrown me a curveball here somehow. You know what? I'm going to mostly trust my gut. I'm going to go $189.99. Yeah! Let's go! Spin the wheel, Ploof! Get over here!
Oh, okay. Which one?
Oh, you're
The
spinning
bad
wheel number
one?
3, boys!
Okay, add them back.
I'm putting them back!
For if we get a pie, we'll just,
The
you
bomb
can slap me with some
pie.
whipped cream in your hand. That's fine.
Yes.
The same pie.
Reuse the same
Reuse
pie.
the same pie.
Let's go.
Okay.
The bomb, semi-spoon.
Yeah.
All
I'll
right.
do a similar.
Oh, let's go!
Where's the spin button? I just click it?
Yeah, you just click it.
Oh my god. Nope. The pie. I'm okay with the pie. I'm okay with the pie. I could do that.
I was really
like
hoping
hot
for the
sauce
bomb.
too, you know.
All right, now I get to prepare the pie.
Add some whipped
Okay.
cream, add whatever
Yeah.
you want.
Oh my gosh.
Get
Ew,
ready.
look how soupy
It's
it is.
pretty
now.
gross. It's pretty gross.
Oh, that's all we get?
Oh shit.
Oh, it's everywhere.
Sorry.
Okay, hold on.
Shake it. Like,
No, that's not the issue. It's just I'm
Oh,
trying
it's
to. I'm
just all the
shaking
way.
it
I
down
see,
to the
I see, I
bottom.
see.
Yeah. We've got a little
I
bit.
mean, it's pretty gross
We've got a
anyway.
little bit left in there.
Okay, you ready? Let's do it.
Here, step away from the computer.
All right, here, I'll close my
Okay,
eyes.
we ready?
Ready?
Yeah,
Yeah.
all right, ready. 1. Oh no, we don't even have a fresh towel.
I don't want to open my eyes.
Give me a towel.
It's good enough. Is that on the table? Yeah, kind of.
Yes, my vengeance is sweet, sweet like whipped cream.
Oh, I can't believe you were right on the money too. Like literally exactly $189.99.
He made me have to be within 1%, okay? The odds of me getting any of these exactly right. Frickin' slim, as we've seen. Oh, yeah. Man, after how close I was on the case, too, where I actually said,
Yeah, you had the right price.
I had it exactly right, and then I'm like, no, let's get something else. Man, I was feeling betrayed by myself.
You feel
I
vindicated?
played myself. Now I have unplayed myself.
Take my hat.
Yes. All right, let's get this power supply installed. Wow, this is a really compact power supply. Good job, Seasonic.
I see what
That's
he means
not
about
just
the
because
cloud,
you're a
guys.
regular
There's whipped
sponsor of
cream
the
in
show.
that bad boy.
We love working with Seasonic. Those guys are
Thanks,
great.
Vince.
Just good people, good products, good company. Okay, let's see if I can figure out how to open up this case. Oh man, sorry, I'm not trying to be like a sore winner or anything, but for the number of things that I had to do already, I don't consider myself a winner. I'm just a commiserating loser.
Yeah, that's okay.
Enthusiastic commiserating loser. Okay. Hello? Okay, so the top has to come off first, I guess. Man, you pick a confusing case.
Yeah.
A weird layout, and you're just trying to bone me over one part after another here.
I'm gonna go get cleaned up. I'll be right back.
All right.
I'll be right back.
Oh,
Don't
you get
get-
to go get
You
cleaned
used
up.
the towel already. You gave me a dirty towel. That's all I had left. Don't guess a price until I'm back.
Okay, this must come up, but it looks like there's a stopper here. That's super weird. Interesting. See, look. I see these things. These are supposed to slide up for sure. But it looks like there's a little tab here that's preventing it from doing it. I'm sure for people who know how this case works, the answer is very, very Trey's obvious. But I haven't seen it before. Oh, there's a screw. Well, there's your answer. I just was not tall enough to see it. Story of my life. got screwed over there. Yeah, that's a weak one. It's a weak one. Hit me with a merch message, Dan. I'm gonna get this power supply installed.
Sure thing. Let's see what we've got here. Pump for LTX. Is there somewhere where we can see the show exclusive merch? I saw a desk pad somewhere on the platform that you said would be at LTX, but can't seem to find pictures online.
LTXexpo.com has all the show exclusive merch. So there's the 3, what are we calling them? Artist edition? Artisan edition? I forget what we're calling them, but basically 3 of our artists, Lloyd, Maria, and Sarah, all created special designs just for LTX. So we have 3 desk pads that are all like LTX exclusive. We have tie-dye shirts that look amazing. We have tie-dye hoodies. I think we have some lanyards. I'm sure I'm forgetting some stuff, but if you go to ltxexpo.com, we're going to have all the awesome show swag. And if you're not going to LTX, but you want to get a chance to pick it up, all you need is the digital LTX pass on floatplane.com. And the pass is very simple. You just have to subscribe at the $10 4K tier. And as long as you are subscribed at the time that you are shopping and during LTX, then you will be eligible to get the LTX exclusive merch. It's one of those things where I realized that me pitching this as like a feature will probably set off some of your cynicism alarms. Like, oh, wow, I should be happy I'm allowed to buy this stuff. But the reality of it is we were planning to make it exclusive to the show, which makes the logistics a lot simpler for us. And then people were really upset because they couldn't go to LTX, but they wanted it. So we came up with this as a compromise because you don't just, like, if a band goes on tour, they don't sell the tour t-shirt, like, just to everyone. Like, it's for if you went to the show. So we had to find a way to create like a digital access thing so that you could, participate remotely, but still, get the t-shirt or whatever. So we're trying to find a compromise, right? And that's what we came up with. Let's run some cables. Oh man, can't believe I nailed that power supply. Thank you, Seasonic, for your predictable pricing. Just a reasonable price, good quality product. So happy with Seasonic right now, even though they had nothing to do with this video. Dan, you want to hit me with another?
Sure, we got lots here today. Has LMG ever considered sponsoring a charity marathon, whether it's via money, equipment, or prizes?
Yeah, we have. Oh, wait, like a literal marathon? Literal marathon, no.
I think,
but we
yeah.
sponsored UFD Tech, doing like the cannonball run or something like that, going across the country in the U.S. UFD was raising money to fight, I forget exactly the name of his son's condition, but they were raising money to fight it. Trying to think. We have dropped large donations on Paul and Kyle's like 24-hour streams before. I don't think there was any running involved. No offense, Paul and Kyle. I'm sure you guys could run if you really needed to. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things where I don't think we've specifically sought out like marathon things, but yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where if you reach out to info@linusmediagroup.com, generally speaking, we can't support everything, but we do try to find causes that we're aligned with from time to time and try to support those. So you never know. Yeah, I guess that's kind of, where am I running these? I guess that's all I have to say about that for now. 8-pin CPU power connector. Hit me, Dan.
Being that I want to purchase multiple as holiday gifts, what's up with the stubby screwdriver? When can we expect that?
We are still hoping to deliver the stubby screwdriver in time for LTX. So that would be sometime in the next month or two. That's the goal. I'm really excited about the stubby screwdriver. It's the same great ratchet. It's not the stubbiest screwdriver. Here, let me just grab it. It's not the stubbiest screwdriver ever. You can see the length relative to this Noctua Edition full-sized one that I have right here, but it still has the in-handle bit storage, even if it's half the capacity, and it still has the same great ratchet mechanism as the full-size driver, and we did end up knurling the shaft, so you can more easily manipulate this with your finger and thumb if you want to kind of get in there. Really, really excited about this one. Just when you're working in small spaces or whatever, sometimes there just isn't room to fit a full-size driver, and we had a lot of requests for it. Hit me, Dan. I'm going to be cabling for a little bit, so you can burn through some of those here.
Sure, let's go for it. Hi, Linus. What was the worst PC case you have ever worked on, and why?
Oh, the worst one that I ever worked on is going to be it's going to be a bit of an unintuitive answer, because the actual worst, or I shouldn't say unintuitive, but maybe unfair. The actual worst case I've ever worked on is probably, you know, some weird one-off small form factor thing or something. But I'm not going to count that. I'm gonna count cases that should have been good, you know, that had sizable engineering budgets behind them and came from reputable companies that should have known better. And I'm going to go with the Antec Dark Fleet DF85. It came out at a time when GPU sizes had been on the rise for some time. Systems were getting, you know, hotter and more power hungry. And Antec as a company actually had a lot of solutions to deal with these problems. You know, they had larger cases, and they had, oh man, people were starting to put lots of hard drives in their computers and stuff like that. So they had cases that could accommodate tons of hard drives, and they could take, like, oh man, they created this CPX power supply standard that was like a larger power supply so that you could put a 120 millimeter fan at the front of it blowing straight through. And the idea there was that it would have less restricted airflow, because the air didn't have to go in an L. Like, you weren't blowing into it and then out the back, you were just blowing straight through it. Super cool idea, never really took off. So Antec had all these ideas for how to solve these problems, and then they took all those ideas and they put them in a fire with the Dark Fleet 85. It's like they designed this case and then never, not even once, built a computer in it with any of their other products to ensure that it would actually work at all. It was just shocking how bad the design was. Like, it had these covers on the front of the CD-ROM, DVD-ROM bays that just had to be completely removed from the case if you actually had an optical drive, because if you tried to open it while it was in there, it didn't automatically move out of the way like the covers on other Antec cases that would just kind of flip out of the way and allow you to open the bay. It just stopped it. And it had a clip on it, and you could unclip it, but then it would just hang there and probably get broken at some point. Like, it wasn't spring-loaded or anything. It had this, like, movable hard drive modular thing inside, but it was basically impossible to install anywhere other than the default position that it was in if you had a GPU. And I was like, okay, I have a GPU. Anyone buying this case has a GPU. It was really expensive, and it was shockingly bad for what it was, and from a company that had so much experience, not just as a case manufacturer, but as an innovator in the space. It was so disappointing. I'm trying to think. Man, I had another really, like, utterly disappointing one in my mind, but I've forgotten now. Worst one to work with. Yeah, unfortunately, I forgot. Yeah, but you know what? Name some case manufacturers. Wasn't Corsair.
Fractal.
Wasn't Cooler Master. Wasn't Fractal.
Fantex. Thermaltake.
Fantex. Thermaltake's had some bad ones over the years.
Yeah, Silverstone.
Not Silverstone. Not Cooler Master, I don't think.
You mentioned Corsair.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not coming to me. It's okay. I'm over it. Oh, this isn't what I was thinking of before, but the one that I designed is really awful to build in. We made some serious mistakes in the design process. Because, no offense to Taryn, old Taryn, not new incoming Taryn, who designed it. You know, he's not a case designer or even a 3D modeler, really, but he did his best, and there were just some oversights. Like it's almost impossible to get the water cooling runs to the 2 radiators that are in the front. The power supply holes don't align, so you can only actually screw one hole on the power supply in, I think. No, 2. So when you go to plug in the power thing, it goes every time. There's a bunch of problems with it. It's a nightmare to build in. All right, Dan, hit me.
When will we get LTT sandals?
Yeah, I know. Every YouTuber's got to have footwear now.
Nice, Andy.
Now that Marquez has it. I think you guys know this. The reality of it is that I'm not going to release something if it's not up to my standards, and we haven't even managed to do socks that I'm willing to ship yet. Never mind sandals. And there's a lot involved with doing a shoe. Like Marquez, for example, like it's not like he did his own shoe. He partnered with a company that makes shoes. There's a lot to it. And, you know, we actually at some point did reach out to Echo, who makes the sandals that I like. They're okay. But there's things that I would want to improve. And I just think we straight up didn't even hear back from them. So given that they're already kind of the closest to what I would want, and they didn't even reply to our email, it doesn't bode well. So we'd either be starting from way further behind with someone else, or we'd be starting from scratch on our own and like learning how to make shoes, which, man, with all the molds involved, with all the different sizes and all the complexities, with stocking all the different sizes. I mean, again, back to how Marquez did it, right? Because obviously, you know, we try not to reinvent the wheel when we can avoid it. He just did an initial small stock, right? And then took back orders for the rest of a single drop. Because trying to stock something like shoes in the longer term gets really complex. Just all the different SKUs that you have to carry, and then people are going to want different colorways and stuff. And it's just, it's icky. And honestly, I just don't think it's going to move the kind of volume that we would need to move the needle compared to some of the other really cool stuff that we've got coming down the pipe. Man, do we ever have some like cool stuff coming in engineering, but it's, look how long the screwdriver took. You know, it's going to be a year, 2 years, 3 years before you see a lot of it. That's okay. I'm patient. I've definitely proven that. And I have, oh, no, I'm not quite done. I need a couple SATA power. Go ahead and hit me with one more, Dan, while I hook up the, I guess, the case lights or something like that. There's 2 flippin' SATA power cables here. Oh, one of them is a fan controller. And, oh my goodness, they both go to the fan controller. What kind of amps are you expecting me to drive through these fans, Fantex? It doesn't matter. We'll plug them both in anyway. Hit me, Dan.
Linus loved the channel. What do you believe is the true value of a video review? Won't a couple dozen Amazon reviews be more indicative of consumer experience?
Sure. Are they real? Did they test it properly? Did they get a kickback from the manufacturer for posting their review? I think the value of video review is like the value of, I mean, it's the value of the publication that's behind it, right? When we publish something, you guys can trust that that's our real opinion. You might not agree, but you can trust that if we say, hey, this is our review of this product and this is what we measured, that's what we got. And you know, barring a couple of typos, which have actually also improved a lot lately with the labs' help, I think that we are a lot more trustworthy than some review on Amazon. There's also, man, this is a complicated one to talk about. There's a lot more to evaluating a product properly than I think some people realize. Like when we bring in a new writer just off the street and we say, okay, evaluate this thing. No offense to our writing team, but almost to a man, they just completely get it wrong. Like they just overlook stuff that matters a lot and focus in on stuff that doesn't matter a lot. It's hard to have the perspective of other people and to force yourself to do it. Plouffe, for example, cannot relate with people who don't buy $1,000 monitors.
Hey, whoa.
Hey, we've had some conversations recently. See, he knows. He knows.
There's other kinds of monitors.
There's cheaper ones. Did you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I see too.
we all have blind spots, and I do too. But what I do is spend all of my time reading comments, and I use that feedback from you guys to help fill in my blind spots. And I've been doing it for over a decade. Whereas anyone coming in, again, like off the street, they don't have that experience. They don't have that blind spot compensation. So I remember having a conversation with him recently about 2 different monitors where the price delta was what, like $30?
It was
something like that?
I think it was more like 50.
Yeah. And he was right. The obvious answer was to spend the extra $50.
Save $50, even if it takes you 1 more month to save it up, get the better one.
However, the perspective that we hear a lot from the audience, and that he didn't have the benefit of having drilled into him, is that for some people, save an extra $50 is just not the way their life functions. Either they buy the thing now, or they will that extra $50 will get eaten up by something else, and probably the budget for the monitor. So if they're going to treat themselves, this is it. This is the budget, and another $50 is simply not the budget.
Yeah.
And that was, as someone who's always shopped based on value, how much bang am I getting for my buck? I've always had the same mindset as him, which is why it's so relatable for him to come in and say, yeah, but it's only another, I don't even think it was 50. I think it was like 30.
It was cheap. It wasn't much.
Yeah, it was not that much by the time you're buying a monitor like that. That's another thing too. But again, just because you're buying a monitor for $420 doesn't mean that you're buying one for $450. And that was something that really blew my mind back when I was working at NCIX as well, is you'd have all these GPUs, and I'm sitting here going, well, why would you buy a premium GTX 460 Ti when you can get a 470 for just a little bit more? Like the amount you paid over a regular 460 Ti, so this is old, right? The amount you paid over a regular one for this premium one, it's like that much again, and you're getting a completely different class of GPU. Why does this thing exist? And yet they would sell, because for some people, that is the budget. And that's the best thing they can get for their budget. Whereas I'm always sitting here going, well, my budget can be a little, I want to get the best value for whatever my budget is. So it's a different way of thinking about it. And so we just have to train ourselves to think in different ways and try to present both sides of the story. Okay, let's spin the wheel, shall we?
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, maybe. How about let's not spin the wheel? How about you spin the wheel again? Okay. Oh, God, these fans.
So, to clarify,
yeah,
singular fan.
One fan.
140.
140 millimeter fan. I'm opening it though.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You can look in the box. Yeah.
Lee & Lee's. Oh my goodness, they come in individual bubble wrap. Well, that's not a good indicator of value. They come with little PCI covers. Okay. These are those cool daisy chainable ones with that addressable RGB. Okay. Fan screws included. Plastics feel pretty premium as well. Ooh, rubber noise isolating grommet doodads. Oh, that peel though, whoops. Here we go, got the peel. This fan is $29.99. This is a $30 fan. Are you getting up to spin the wheel?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you're like bang on
Got
again.
him again! Let's go! All right, well, there's no pie.
Take the.
Got some pie.
There's not much pie left.
Yeah,
There's no whipped cream.
There's no pie. The precedent is already set for us to remove things once we've already used them.
Okay.
Woo! Woo! He's as hairy as I am.
I
so
am
wax could get
very
interesting, but we're not going to see
No,
it.
it's gonna be the bomb. All right.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I actually am not going to gloat too much on this
It's
one.
spicy.
It's pretty
I took even
uncomfortable.
just like a fingerful. And
Well,
it
you
was,
know what? We will count your previous fingerful toward your spoon.
Take a little bit off, not much.
We'll
though,
take
not
a little
much,
bit off.
just a touch.
I'll dole it out. I'll dole it out.
It's over here.
Oh, where's the bomb?
I'll get a spoon. We have like 4.
Man, I have either been way off
Or way on.
or pinpoint precision right on. There is no in between for me today. All right.
I like hot sauce, but yeah, this is a bit much. Tilt it more. It's not.
I'm working on it. I'm trying not to get too much, man.
Well, okay.
I'm trying to help you out there. You know what? I think
Yeah,
that's enough.
That's about.
I think that's enough. Well, hold on. You didn't give them a look. They need to see. The people need to see.
Yeah, Andy got it.
Oh,
I
okay.
came in there and I gave it to him.
Andy's
and,
fast like that.
You know, he's pretty quick.
We call him Fast Andy. You put it right on the tongue? Are you crazy, man?
Swirling it.
Oh,
Get it on there.
I need water just watching you.
Get it on. You know, aerate it.
Oh, okay, stop making that noise, you guys. That's very unpleasant for the people.
It's a meme. There's a whole video.
You might as well
hot.
hang around.
It's hot. Yeah, they can enjoy my pain and suffering
Yeah.
for a little while.
Andy got close. He got close in when I was crying, so they could see my tears.
It's
I
starting.
saw you do that.
It's starting to go. Oh yeah, it gets.
I
hot.
can smell it.
It takes a good like 30 seconds.
I
and then
can
it really
smell it
starts
activating.
Ramping up. Oh god.
You shouldn't have done the thing you did.
You know, probably not. Mistakes were made.
The good news is you only pay for those mistakes 2 times.
Yeah. Next is wax. You're gonna get another one like perfect. I bet. Oh my god. Okay, I need some water.
Oh man, I'm sorry, dude.
It's okay. You had to do it too. You started with it.
I actually do not take pleasure in seeing you suffer like that. Mostly.
Sure.
Mostly.
Let's go with that.
Mostly.
A little bit here. A little bit.
The people might. It's pretty rough.
It's hot.
But hey, how's that water bottle?
You know,
treating
it's great. I got stickers. Like some of them are LTT store stickers. Not all of them, but some of them. Oh man, yeah, that's rough.
LTTstore.com, baby.
I don't think I ever want to do hot ones. I thought I wanted to do hot ones. I don't think I want to.
With wings, I think it'd be more okay.
Maybe a little better.
Yeah. Like not having the wings is pretty, just straight hot sauce, man. It's
Yeah.
not pleasant.
It's almost like one chip challenge.
Like, ugh. Yeah. I don't know, man. Sorry, dude. All right. Hey, there you go. That's the beauty of daisy chainable fans. That is sick. How many fans did you say you wanted me to put in here
Just do 3.
so it doesn't get ridiculous?
No, you can't fit 4, I don't think.
Are you sure?
I think you can do
Looks like it.
Oh, on the side there? Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, quad 120 mil.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, that's freaking awesome. That looks great. Okay, and we'll just do one of these, and then this bad boy
So it goes.
goes onto the pogo pins here. Hey, at least you don't have to host a video right now.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a little confused though. This does not seem to be the one for
Oh, you got the wrong
these.
one.
Oh, this is for the 140. And
Yeah.
oh, do they use a different
Yeah, there's a
system?
different connector. We have them all
They
here.
do. Okay.
You got it? Okay.
Yep, that's fine. I'm good. All right, cool. This guy goes right here. Dan, want to hit me with a merch message?
Yeah, sure thing. Let's see, we've got a couple here. Linus, are you a ham radio operator?
What? Sorry, what was the question?
A ham radio operator.
Am I a ham radio operator?
Yes.
No. Do you think I have time for hobbies? Ha ha ha. No, I mean, it looks like exactly the kind of hobby that like teenage me would think is super cool, but I have never gotten into it. Sorry to disappoint you if you heard someone on the ham airwaves that sounded like me or something like that.
Will you ever consider making an LTT desk lamp?
Desk lamp. We have something kind of resembling a desk lamp that's coming. It's more of like a kitschy novelty, like illuminated, squishy thing.
Yeah, Lloyd showed it to me. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's like it's retro computer inspired. So it has a big blocky monitor on top of a desktop style
We have it on
tower.
our circuit set.
It's on the short circuit set? Oh, Colin, do you mind grabbing it and we can show the people? That'd be super cool.
I know what he's talking about. I'll go get it.
Oh, I do not know how this comes off.
Oh, Colin might.
Presumably there is a way, but it is not obvious to me. Has anybody worked with this case before? Oh man. Nope. Nope. Oh wow. Sorry guys, I realized what I'm trying to do is get access to the rails to screw in these fans back here. Here, I'll just turn this around and we can all figure it out together, okay, chat? This should be the last kind of tedious part of the build, and then we're going to be just on throwing in the GPU and getting all of our peripherals going. Yeah, this thing! There, how's that for a desk lamp for you? I don't know. This is a prototype, so don't read too much into it, but it'll be kind of like this. There's a little puck down here. There we go. This all had to be custom done so that the lighting uniformity would be a lot better than what they originally sent us. We also changed the shape so that it would be more square, so that it wouldn't just look like a circle that's lit up in the middle. So they had to do a bunch of custom electronics for this, as well as, what did we end up doing on the battery? So I think we ended up, I don't want to get this wrong. So we either removed the battery outright, and it'll just have to be plugged in all the time, because we don't want the battery to swell. Or we might have changed the charging circuitry so that the battery only charges to half. And we just put like a much bulkier battery in it or something like that. I can't remember what we settled on. And it's going to be RGB as well. It'll be controllable, but like with a kind of sketchy app. So we have a remote, and we're just going to recommend people just use the remote. There is technically an app that will allow you to do way more stuff, but it's from like some rando company, and we were like, we're not going to recommend people install this app. But yeah, that's it. Cute, right? I have no idea what the retail cost is on that, so don't ask. It'll be something though. Hey Ploof, do you know how to get this open?
No, I've never worked in this case.
Dang it. Oh man, why is nothing ever easy?
Are there screws somewhere that you're not seeing?
Somebody said top or bottom.
Ooh, top or bottom. I like the way you think. That's a
Govy,
Why do you
turn
need to,
a regular
take it
old
off?
wall.
I need to take it off so I can screw those fans in.
Oh,
Sorry
I
about
see.
that.
Yeah, it's got a mesh back.
Okay,
that
there's
you're
a
trying
screw
to
here,
take
but I
off.
don't see what, if anything, that does.
You know, there's a better solution.
Oh.
We just put the fan
No, we
somewhere
got it.
else.
No, no, we got it, we got it, we got it.
All right.
Just put the fan somewhere else. I love it. No. This is where the fans go.
Can be
Okay.
our secret.
We unplugged that, or we unscrewed that, which frees it. Oh, wow, the whole, yep. There you go. There you go, buddy. We're not gonna put a ton of screws in this.
Yeah, just put two.
I'm thinking for the whole thing,
Yeah.
4.
One there, one there. Look at
No.
that. Okay, 2 and 2?
Yeah.
All right, fine.
Yeah, 2 and 2. Jeez. All right. Dan, hit me.
Yeah, sure thing. Hold on. I just opened this other window here. Will you be designing LTT GPU support brackets?
No. There are plenty of GPU support brackets, including ones that you can 3D print. I just don't see a lot of value that we'd be adding in the GPU support bracket space by designing our own.
Hey, Linus, are you still maintaining the Asus, are you still maining the Asus monitor for your gaming PC?
Yes.
Been thinking of getting one myself.
Yes, I am getting a little bit of image retention on it, so that's something that you should probably keep in mind.
But you don't run the refresher.
But I haven't run the refresher, so that's something that you should keep in mind. The other issue that I would point out is that it's 120 hertz, which is good, but it's not 240 hertz, which is better. I don't think that your gaming performance is likely to be markedly different from 120 to 240, but in that budget, you've just got to consider what's most important to you. It looks great, you know, it's OLED, high contrast, all that good stuff. But if what you're after is every competitive edge, there are probably monitors out there that would be a better match for you. One that I'm actually considering swapping it out for is the Corsair Xeneon Flex. Not because I think I would want to constantly fidget with the, you know, curvature of my monitor or whatever, but because you can set it exactly the way you like it, and it really is a pretty cool immersive experience. I've always liked the curved monitors though, and they're not for everyone. But what I like about that one is it's a little bit lower resolution, which means it's easier to drive, so you can run at higher frame rates, and it's a higher refresh rate display, which means that it's just smoother, you know?
What monitor is this, Linus?
Oh, the one that I'm using?
Yeah.
It's the PG whatever, the 42-inch OLED. I can't remember exactly the model name, but I think it's been updated. I think the new version of it actually does 144 or 165 hertz. Or I think mine does 144 and the new one does 165. I can't remember exactly, but I have the older one. Oh, my arm. Okay, can I line up this screw? Come on, buddy. Where are you at? I don't even see it at all. Not even one little bit. What are you mashing? You're mashing something. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, I was mashing that. Cool. All 4 fans in. That was quite painless, relatively speaking. Nice. And then we can just wire these right up to our integrated fan hub. Wait, is this a fan hub or is this an RGB hub?
There is RGB in the case.
Oh, this must be an RGB hub looking at the connector on this. Yes, that explains why it has multiple channels too. I see. I see. And where are you going? And what are you doing? I see. Or rather, I don't see. We're just going to have to power this up, and then we'll figure out what happens. So I'm just going to plug this into a fan header, and then we'll be good to go on that. Okay, Dan, hit me.
Sure thing. Waiting for the Noctua screwdriver for a new PC build. How surprised were you when Noctua wanted a collab with the cooler and or the screwdriver?
Not that surprised, because we were the ones who reached out to them. At the time of the fan collab, it was more about, you know, hey, should we branch into doing products, right? Like we were still testing the water with merch, and we were kind of thinking, well, we're not going to be able to put the time and effort into R&Ding something that is up to our standard ourselves at this point. So how about we just find whatever the best thing is and partner with them? And so Noctua was that thing, and that's how that came to be. As for the screwdriver, I just thought it'd be cool to do a Noctua-themed screwdriver. It's amazing the way the community and I think alike on things sometimes, because it was not, I think it wasn't even weeks after that the first post popped up in the subreddit with someone suggesting a Noctua-themed screwdriver, which was shortly followed by some of the other ideas that we had also been kicking around internally. We're like, oh, now it's not going to look like we thought of it, and that's okay. Yeah, so I'm really happy that Noctua wants to work with us. You know, for me, it's kind of validating, right? Because we try to have a really similar design ethos to them, where, you know, nothing's done until it's done, right? But the fact that they agree and love the product enough that they're willing to associate their branding with it is, well, it's a good feeling, you know? When people you respect like your work and want to be associated with it, you know, that helps you respect yourself. For me, anyway. Hit me.
Hey, Linus, loving my screwdriver and use it daily for work. Any thoughts on maybe putting out a toolbox, tool bag at some point? Maybe specifically focused around networking or infrastructure tools, IT stuff.
Yeah. Not soon. The thing about just like boxes, right? so you talk about like a toolbox, is that they're kind of commodity at this point, right? Like you go to Walmart or whatever, and you can buy a box in basically any shape you want that'll hold screws or tools or whatever. And it's like $14 or $12 or whatever. And I'm kind of looking at that going, okay, am I really going to be able to compete with the Rubbermaids of the world or the, random factory name, plastics corporation, toolboxes of the world? No. So in order for us to do something like that, we'd have to really come up with a need that's not being served by the current toolboxes on the market, and we'd have to find a really clever way to address it. I see a long and difficult path to that, and so I just don't think it's the kind of thing that's going to happen anytime soon. Wait, do Lianli and Fantex use the same RGB connector?
Maybe.
That's awesome! I mean, it's not awesome that the world is full of stupid proprietary RGB connectors, but at least this one is compatible across the two brands that I happen to be using today.
I think you're just used to Corsair.
Well, no, I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm used to Corsair. I get annoyed by Corsair,
Yeah.
if that's what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay, CPU fan 2. You know what? Sure. Yeah, let's have the back fans work in concert with my CPU fan. They can kind of both blow air together across the CPU area. Nice! Oh, this is great. This is really coming together.
Yeah.
Next up, I think we do the GPU.
Yeah. I don't know. I hope you get it so wrong at this point because I'm a very hairy boy and I don't want to get waxed. I know.
It's owie.
I know. Look, I don't even have to roll up my sleeve. My hand is bad enough.
Oh, I don't even think you're any worse than me.
Just
Mine's
darker.
just lighter.
I'm just darker, yeah.
Like, man,
I know.
I've got this weird patch of
Yeah, I
hair
think
across the underside.
I do, I got a similar.
Oh, you got a lot
mine's
on the
worse.
underside.
Yeah, mine's worse.
Okay, so maybe I don't have a patch. Maybe I have bald spots.
Yeah. All right,
Okay.
I was having a lot more fun when you were getting them wrong.
4090
80.
I know.
Oh, I see.
4090 is 1600 MSRP. 4080, what is it? Is it 1199? I think so. So, this is a premium 4080. This is a ProArt, which means what? I don't know, nothing. It means it has a triple fan cooler on it. Ooh. Oh, ooh, is it only 2 slot? Okay, that's pretty unique. I could probably get a little bit extra for that. $1329. Ah, here it is. Nice poker face.
Nah, this one's not bad.
Oh. Why did I go 29?
We're both safe.
Oh, why did
We're
I go
both
29?
safe. We're both
Why did I go
safe.
29 though?
I'll take it.
All right, I'm only off by $70. I'm off by 5%.
Yeah,
I'm
about that,
freaking
yeah.
close. All right. Okay, no punishment. I just install a GPU. Easy
Before you
peasy.
do that,
Oh,
our sponsor?
oh yeah. But before I do that, the show is brought to you by this company
Best
that Dan
Buy,
was.
looking for a new laptop to do important business things that doesn't also look like
talk
a
over
fax
it.
machine from 1995? Then it's the
for
perfect time
reminding
to
me.
get up to $300 off a Microsoft Surface during Best Buy's limited time sale. In addition to its iconic design, the new Surface Pro 9 adds a powerful new processor and optional high-speed 5G connectivity. Then there's the Surface Laptop 5 with a more traditional laptop design, but that doesn't mean it skimps out on performance. It's got a lightning-fast 12th gen Intel processor, a vibrant touchscreen in 13.5 and 15-inch varieties, and a thin yet sturdy chassis. You can get so much business done with these. Click the link below. Check out Best Buy.
Our sponsor that Dan was supposed to remind me to do like an hour ago. That's okay. Dan tries. He's busy replying to all your merch messages. Speaking of which, Dan, hit me with another.
Yeah, sure. Let's see what else we got here. After many years of watching you guys, I started a new embedded software job, so I had to get a desk pad. Linus, what are your thoughts on a possible Valve Index 2? Do you think it's happening?
I mean, they've said, I'm pretty sure they're on the record saying that they're still committed to desktop VR. I just have no idea what form it's going to take. I got to tell you guys, you know, when the HTC Vive, the first one, when it came out, I thought we were about to see a frenzy of development in desktop VR. You know, we were gonna see yearly iterations on these headsets, and there was going to be a clear upgrade path for not just the one that I was getting today, but the one that was going to be after that, and the one after that, and they were just going to be like better every year, and that has just not happened at all. We've gotten these incremental upgrades, and I mean, yeah, the resolution's not very high by today's standards, but in terms of tracking, in terms of the motion performance, you can go get an OG Vive or an OG, maybe not a Rift, but at least actually the Rift S, the resolution's even pretty good. Like, you can go get those first-gen headsets. I'm sorry?
Lost your mic.
Oh, my battery's dead.
Again? That's the first time. Yeah, you give me that. You can have this.
No, it's fine.
Good old batteries.
How do those work?
I don't know. They're magic. Little magic sticks. Get yourself back on there. Hey, lovely.
Cool. As I was saying, you can pick up those first generation headsets, and especially if you go with like a 1.5 gen headset, like a Rift S, man, even the resolution's like pretty darn good. You know, but we're not. I thought by now we'd have 240 hertz OLED displays on everything. You know, and we're still. I mean, Apple just released a $3,500 headset with a 90 hertz display, so we're still there, I guess. And to be clear, 90 hertz is fine, but 120 hertz is better, and particularly in VR, it matters more than it does in a lot of other applications. So I guess what I'm trying to get at is, yeah, I think Valve is still committed to desktop VR, but I have no idea what form that new hardware will take, because we've only got 2 real generations in the last, what is it, like 6 years, 7 years now? And so the first gen, Valve just worked through partners for Steam VR, right, like HTC. For the second gen, they did their own hardware, but then they upgraded the tracking, and they did their own headset to go with it, but then they still made it compatible with an ecosystem. So given that in the only 2 generations that have existed so far, they've basically completely reinvented it, I have no idea what's coming. I hope it's outside-in tracking, because personally, for me, I have a space that I custom built to accommodate that. For everyone else, I can see how inside-out tracking might be a little bit more convenient in terms of setup. So I could definitely see why they might go that direction, but then they already have an install base of these index users. But then just because they have an install base doesn't necessarily mean anything to them, because apparently they'll just, you know, be like, oh yeah, no, you need new base stations, we're doing an entirely new thing last time around. So I have no idea. My wish list, though, I don't think I even need to go faster than 144 hertz. I think that 144, which you can do on the Index now, is pretty solid. I would definitely like to see OLED. I tried it on the, what's it called? The big screen Beyond or something like that. Is that what that thing's called? I tried it on that. Oh, it's amazing. I'd be dailying that thing if I didn't have some streaming related issues with it. Not that I've been streaming lately, but I had some weird issues where the mic wasn't picking up properly when I had OBS open and something. It just wasn't working properly for me. But man, that OLED screen, oh, so good. So I'd want an OLED screen. I love the work that Valve does on audio. The Steam Deck, way better speakers than it has any right to have. The Index, way better mic and speakers than it has any right to have. And so, you know, I would have some loyalty to Valve just for that if they bring their A game on the audio again. So many people will tune into like a Beat Saber stream. Wow, what mic are you using? integrated mic on my index. I don't know. Yeah, like nothing special other than that it's a really good integrated microphone. Man, I hope we get a next gen, but I'm almost just like, I'm almost just sort of so tired of waiting that I'm afraid to hope for anything. They clearly, the hardware team clearly has other fish to fry right now. I promise you, they've sold a heck of a lot more Steam Decks than they have indices. Indices? I think it's indexes when it's the proper noun. Anyway, I need some Velcro ties. How you doing over there, Plouf? How's your...
I'm doing fine. I don't feel any hot sauce anymore. It feels great.
You
Yeah,
good?
I'm
All right.
100%
Nice.
okay. It doesn't take
Nice.
that long. It burns for a little while, and then you just power through.
My tummy's a little upset.
Yeah, mine hurts just a touch. But I'm a little worried about the rest of the products. I think you're actually going to get them most of the way there, so I'm really hoping I don't have to wax.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I think some of these are going to be pretty tough. I have no idea what an Evangelion monitor is worth.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, sure. That's good enough for me. This is a stream. This is not my finest work. To do it again, I would probably put it under. But it's there now. Thank you, NVIDIA, for gifting us the 16-pin adapter. Freaking love it, guys. All right. That's it. That's the tower, right? Did I do it?
Yeah.
Did I do it, Paul?
Yeah, you've just got peripherals now.
Thanks, Paul. Where does this thing go? I took this screw out before. You know what? Doesn't matter. We'll figure it out.
Sure.
Okay. Let's do some peripherals. We're going to start with this monitor that I think is going to be a bit of a challenge. I need to figure out some specs real quick here. This is the XG27AQM. Is that the 360 hertz?
No, it's 240 hertz. I'm pulling up some other specs now. Give me a
Okay.
sec.
All right. It's got G-Sync, but does it have a G-Sync module? Or is it just G-Sync compatible?
I think it's just G-Sync compatible.
G-Sync compatible.
270 hertz, 1440p.
It's 270 hertz.
I know.
Fine. 270 hertz. Weird oddball stuff. Why do you do this to me?
It's probably like 240, and then you can overclock it to 270.
Sure.
1001 contrast ratio, fast IPS, 97% DCI-P3 coverage, HDR 400 certification, 350 nits typical. Yeah, I know.
So basically a gaming monitor for gamers.
Yeah.
Okay. $599. I just have no idea how much the Evangelion is worth. I gave it like $50 extra. Shoot.
You're about 25% under. So tier two.
How much is the Evangelion premium?
Tax? Oh, probably like $200 or something. You're probably close without the anime tax, yeah.
All right. Let's roll the tier 2 punishments.
Yeah, Shinji.
I really don't want to do more hot sauce, man.
The other ones aren't as bad as the bomb, you know? That's not so bad.
Okay, it's going to be medieval torture.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Where do you want it?
That makes perfect sense. I'll let the audience pick. Dan, give them some options. Let Flip play. Those are not options, Dan.
Everyone's saying nipple. I don't know. Give the people what they want. No, I'd rather not. We not get demonetized.
Yeah.
Although male nipples, for some reason, are fine.
Yeah, we got to make money here, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, this is not a DP to DP cable.
Oh.
What the heck? It's DP to mini DP.
Oh, yeah, that's weird. We have cables here.
Yeah, okay, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
All right, we're going to need power, though. Start getting stuff hooked up. Man, this is classic. Top-mounted power supply. Who'd have thunk it?
I'll grab a DisplayPort cable.
You can hit me with a merch message in the meantime, Dan. Unless you're too busy.
Hold on, let me just finish. Yeah, this will work. Okay,
mean
fine.
polls.
Nipple. Let's see how we do. I think that poll is out. Where is it? There it is. Let's have a look at those revolts. Okay. Linus, have you considered skinnier versions of the desk pad? Some of us aren't packing 12 inches of desk, but that 200 or 250 millimeters would be lovely options for a smaller desked folk.
Don't we have skinnier ones? Wait, 20 centimeters.
Yeah,
so
it's
like
really
this
thin.
skinny? I mean, is there a lot of demand for that? I thought 30 centimeters. 30 centimeters. I got to tell you guys, 30 centimeters does not sell very well. That is not a big move. Oh, I already
You
did.
found one. Oh, great.
Do you have the power adapter for this though?
Yeah, it was here. I think it's.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm relying on you to plug that in.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what? Short answer, no. I don't think we have any plans for that right now.
Pole is in.
No. Sorry?
The pole is in.
Oh, okay. Where's it going?
Back of neck between your shoulders.
Back of neck between the shoulders. What kind of
Oh,
option
that's
is
rough.
that?
Oh,
what is wrong
no.
with you people?
We had arm, back of hand, elbow, collarbone, or the back of the
brutal.
neck, shoulders. Nobody wanted elbow.
And what's up
strangely.
with the size of this candle?
That's just to get some wax going. You know, we wanted to make sure.
What
there's plenty
the
of wax.
heck?
It's been burning for a little while to get the pool nice and flowing. You know.
Okay. Back of the neck between the shoulder blades. Jeez. All right. Well, just do it.
All right, give me here. I'll do that before I plug the monitor.
Just do it and hope I
the
don't get
spoon?
anything else right. Because then I'll spin this one too, you
Okay.
mean person. Oh my God.
I'm just gonna do a little bit.
What's wrong with you people?
Okay, you ready?
Hey, don't get it on my shirt though.
I'm
Don't
gonna
ruin
try.
my shirt.
Here,
I don't want to
here.
ruin my shirt. Don't ruin my shirt. Just don't ruin the shirt. Ah! It's very hot.
Just a little bit. That's.
What's this tier 2? The things I do. This is far from the worst I've injured myself at work. I mean, it doesn't count if you're the owner, right? It's not like you can sue.
I mean, float plane injured you, I guess, technically.
All
or
right.
Fluke? I don't know.
Dan, you played a part in this.
Okay, yeah.
You gave them the options.
That's right.
You could have given them options like bottom of the shoe.
Oh, I didn't even consider that. I think Ploof would have been upset. Yeah, I'm going to mute you, Ploof.
Okay. Oh, wait, that doesn't go there. That goes there. Perfect. What's next? Wow, we don't have that many things left. What the devil's a Sony H7? Sony H7. Oh, what a headset. How the hell am I supposed to know what a Sony wireless gaming headset costs?
It's
It could
wireless.
be anywhere from $129 to $399.
It's wireless.
I
you
know it's wireless.
it's-
I can read. For PlayStation 5, excuse me, which means, knowing Sony, it could be anywhere from like cheap gaming accessory price to, oh, I don't know, the cost of a PlayStation 5 if the PSVR 2 is anything to go by. PC software, USB transceiver, environmental packaging initiative, no plastic. How fun. I mean, no, this is cardboard too, even the hanger. Wow, nice, Sony. Ow, that hurt. Head cushion and breathable ear pads. You know what? I'm unboxing it. They never said I can't. I am going to feel the materials and see just how premium I think it is.
That's okay.
But again, it's Sony. So like, I don't know. Oh, okay. These are big. Oh, wow. These feel really cheap. $149.99. Okay, I'm off.
That's 30%. That's a tier 3.
That's 30%? Shut up.
It's almost half. You said
149.
I thought you said 139.
No, I said 149. I said 140. I said 149.
149 is still under. 161 is the 30% limit.
Did I say 149? I said 159.
Even if you said 159, it's still.
How do they get away with charging 200 this US dollars?
It's wireless.
So?
It could be less.
I don't know.
Wireless always costs more, you know.
Noise isolation's pretty good. Oh, are they ANC? I didn't think to check that.
No, I don't think they are ANC.
No ANC. Mind you, that would have been more like 329.
Yeah.
Oh, balls. Okay, fine.
You want to wax?
Well, no,
It's
there's
a tier
only
3.
one option. There's all that's left is the wax strips.
Okay, Colin,
All right.
get the wax ready, and Dan, get a float plane pole going for where they want to go.
Yeah.
Arm or leg? We're
Let
not
the
going
people
anywhere
choose.
else.
Let the people choose. Nipple. You people and your nipples.
If you want to see Linus without his shirt on, you know, just go to the lttstore.com.
Yeah, it's not that hard to find. All right, we've also got a keyboard and mouse. Where are my keyboard and mouse at?
Here's the mouse. Here's the keyboard.
All right. Great. We've got a brand I've never heard of,
Yep.
which means I have a Chinese brand I've never heard of.
You need translator?
Okay. Well, can you just verify for me that this is in fact Chinese? It looks like Chinese.
It's Chinese.
Okay, good. Okay, it's a Chinese brand.
It's hot swappable.
Hot swappable.
It comes with Holy Panda switches,
Holy Pandas.
which are nice switches. I'll
Okay.
tell you that much.
A lot of flex in it though.
Wireless, 4,000
Wireless.
4,000 milliamp hour battery. Can
Okay.
connect to up to 3 devices at once.
Okay, it includes some extra keycaps. Nice little braided cable. Not super premium cable though, but that could go either way. That could be either because it's a cheap product or because it's a very expensive product and they just don't expect you to use it. Comes with a little cleaner.
It's got RGB.
$249.
You are more than 30% over.
Oh, come on!
Cutoff was 234.
Well, just take the top two responses of the poll then.
And we might as well do the mouse while we wait
Let's
for the
just
wax.
do the mouse while we wait for the wax to warm up. We'll do all the wax in one go. I heard that's the better way to do it. I'm not sure if I am convinced. Oh, man. You know what? I've got enough to at least see if this thing posts. That would be the most painful part of the stream, if I make it all this way and the system doesn't even post. Okay, we ready? Let's do it. Hello? Where are you?
Hey. Oh, you got a cable somewhere.
Fixed. That's a nice looking build. Not bad. Not worth the pain, but not bad. Hey, there it is. Look at that. We posted. However, I told him it had to all be actually compatible. Percussive maintenance. But. Oh, where's the F10? Oh, I hate these keyboards.
Use the function button. It's fine. You don't need F keys.
Stupid.
I'm kidding. I love F keys. I have a full size at home.
It's not stupid. It's just not for me. I spend more of my time diagnosing computers than actually gaming on them, so it's very important for me to just have proper all the keys. Okay. Oh, shoot.
You ready? Okay.
Yes, restart. I want to see XMP turn on. What did I say? You get a tier 1 punishment?
I think it was
it doesn't work?
I think it was tier 1 if
Yeah,
it
all
doesn't
right.
work.
All right, tier 1 if it doesn't work properly.
It probably won't. 8,000 is real fast. And even just for the 24 gig modules, you actually need the latest BIOS update, which we did get the latest BIOS update for the board, but, oh yeah, I don't know. Maybe unplug the other keyboard so it's only getting one signal just in case that's doing something weird.
Yeah, that's weird. It did
Yeah.
not detect. Is it? It's F10 on ASRock, right?
I
Wait,
think
what am I
so.
doing? I'm pressing F10. No, it's not F10.
Delete?
I am clearly not on my A game today. Yeah, I was pressing F10 and it's like some HP button
Oh.
or something. Yeah, no. Jeez. Okay.
Yeah, it's F2 or delete usually.
Dumb. There we go. All right. Let's see. DDR5 8000 CL40. Good luck. I'm going to spin the wheel now.
Okay.
You just let me know if that posts. We haven't even seen tier 1. Oh, close. Wear a wig, flicked with an elastic, sriracha shot. Oh, there's hot sauce here too. Oh, good. Cheese whiz. I hope I get the cheese whiz for you. Wear someone else's merch. Okay, that I don't want you to do. Use a bad screwdriver. Oh, I'm glad I didn't get that at the beginning of the stream. Yeesh. Okay, did it post?
It's not posting.
It's not posting?
There's no way.
Okay, so you would rather choose the worst possible hardware and not even care about whether your system even works.
Worst
just
possible.
to punish me.
That's an incredibly fast kit. That's not the worst possible kit. It's
A computer that doesn't work is the worst computer.
Hey, it works. Just not at 8,000 megatransfers per
Come
second.
on over here. Come on down. Step right up. Oh, I got my favorite.
You know what? I don't mind cheese whiz. You're the one who hates it. I'm okay with this. I'll take a big heaping spoonful. This is no problem. I don't. Do I want to eat this whole jar? All right, fine. Yeah, get as much as you want.
Eat the whole jar.
Oh, come on. Oh, God. All right, and it goes. It's a lot worse when it's by itself. Oh, swallowing is not good. If it was on toast, it'd be fine.
The noise is awful.
Oh.
Let me turn up your mic.
Oh, yeah, that was bad.
When you told me it wasn't going to be that bad, I'm like, really?
When I've got to do like 5 swallows to get it all down, it makes it a lot worse. I'm not done. There's like a whole... Oh, okay, that's it. Oh, that's all of it. Oh, man. Oh, my God. You know, I told David I'd probably eat this whole jar for like $100. I'm not doing that anymore. There's no way I'd do this for $100. Oh, okay. Fine.
Honestly, I'd rather do the hot sauce.
At this tier, yeah.
Like I do not like cheese whiz. It booted, but hold on, give me a sec.
Oh yeah, probably booted after reverting changes in
right.
safe mode.
Oh, but to find out, well, I guess we won't. What is it?
Control Shift Escape.
That's the one.
But it might be hard to navigate down to
No,
performance
I got
menu.
this. Boom. 3,600 megahertz.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
You didn't do it for nothing.
That makes me feel slightly better. Slightly better.
Yeah, it's pretty awful. eh?
It's not good.
I still think I got the worst of it today.
Well, maybe.
I mean, he had to do, I would say the two
I actually did most
worst,
of it.
You did the 2 worst punishments on the board. I think the cheese whiz and the bomb were probably the worst ones. Okay.
Okay, guess the mouse.
The mouse. This is the Mountain Makalu 67 mouse. Man, mice are kind of all over the place these days. You can have a wired friggin' mouse that's worth like $150, and then you can have a wireless mouse for $19.99 on Amazon. Now, Mountain is a reasonably premium brand, so I'm not going to assume that it's going to be that second one. Wired mouse, though. It's clearly one of these weight-saving designs. Non-ambidextrous. Wow, people still make palm mice. That's a palmer and a half right there. If you're a palmer, you might say you're lucky. Ha, 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 ha.
That's not a good joke.
$49.99.
Balls. You're 10%.
Okay.
Tier 1.
10%.
We're pretty close.
All right, I guess I get to spin the wheel.
Maybe you get the cheese whiz. Don't remove it. Don't hit the remove button. No. Close. There you go.
Okay. No cheese whiz. No cheese whiz. Nuh-uh. It's not going to be the cheese whiz. Oh, easy. Wear a wig.
That's fine. You got lucky.
Easy.
We got a nice red one for
Easy
you.
mode.
We got a nice red one for you. Here you go.
Thank
Here
you.
you go.
Thank you. Do you mind plugging that in, please?
Yes.
And neck too, please.
However, don't forget that you've got 2 waxings coming up.
Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot, I forgot about those. All right,
I really like the back of this case.
let's get it done.
I like the wig. That
Thank
works
you.
for you,
Very
Linus.
becoming, yeah.
Yeah,
Is this a good look for me?
it is.
You guys are
actually.
liking it? Oh, do you mind unplugging this one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll lose this one. I'll plug this back in. Let's run it the way it was intended to be run today here. As broken as that configuration may be. Now there's one extra envelope here. Oh no, there isn't. Never mind, I lied. Oh. Okay,
Waxing
everything out of
time.
the way. Did you plug in the network as well?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh, you thought when I said and the NIC, I was
you
talking to
about
you.
me, yeah.
Yeah,
But you
nope.
know what you can do is you can wax while I get this plugged in here.
All right, and where will it be?
So Floatplane has voted for your leggy and your arm.
My leggy and my arm. That's what we did last time.
I mean, it's arm or leg. That is the. Those
okay,
are the choices
Oh,
that
I
Plouffe
thought
laid
you'd come
out.
up with new options.
What you
All
want
right.
me to? You want me to do that again?
Hit me again. Let's go. Oh my God. Ooh, that's quite a lot hotter this time. No, you're good. Yeah, just do your thing. Okay. Yep. Okay. I say if you're going to do it, go for it. Go for a big swatch.
Ooh,
Swath. Whatever.
right by the bone.
Yeah, why you gotta be like that? Could have gone anywhere and you chose there. Literally anywhere. And you chose that. My wrist. Why my wrist? Okay. Ooh. She's bare. She's bare like that.
That one
was
Oh. Ow. That was a lot. I think you're supposed to rip with the grain, Colin. He went against the grain. Get your wax out of here. See if this thing games. Please tell me you actually have any games installed on it.
Yeah. There's Halo Infinite in there.
All right, we're going to
There's-
play a game.
There's some other games.
All right. Oh, okay. Hi, everyone. Does it work? Only one way to know for sure. Hey, you said I had Halo.
Yeah, it should be there.
Oh.
Oh, maybe through Game Pass?
Is my scroll wheel not working? Wow, way to go, $59 mouse.
Use the search feature.
Hello, how are you doing?
Why isn't it loading the page?
I don't know. What is Steam doing?
I don't know.
You drunk, Steam?
It's been a little messed up since the big update.
I blame Steam, not the mouse, at this point. Hey, credit to the mouse for tracking well on this craptastic surface that we've got here. What? It's fixed. Oh, we should probably put the side panels on, though, hey?
Oh, yeah.
We'll put our cute little accessory here. Remind people to go sign up for a notification for when the Noctua Edition screwdrivers get launched. It's over on lttstore.com. Oh, Dan, do you have any other merch messages?
Yeah, I got a few left here if you want to
Okay.
go through
Hit
them.
me.
Sure. Have you ever considered doing a deep dive into how active noise cancellation works? I think I understand the basic of it, but it would be cool to hear about it in detail.
You know what? I forget the exact model of Bose headset that we did it on, but we did a video where we actually went in a plane for the video to demonstrate a use case for active noise cancellation, and or not a use case, the original use case for active noise cancellation. And I'm pretty sure we went into a fair amount of depth in that video. You'll have to let me know another time if I'm wrong, and actually that was very surface level, but we talked about the history of it, and we talked about how it works. I'm pretty sure it was it the QC35s, QC25s? I don't remember, but it's some Bose wireless headphone review. It's definitely something that we've talked about in detail in the past. If not, we almost certainly have a tech quickie on that.
Have you ever been hired for a job but then told something different? How did you handle that?
Told something what now?
But then we're told something different. I think like the job
like
ended up being something
ultimately
different.
rejected.
I was hired as a network engineer, then told I would be a systems administrator.
Oh,
That sort of thing.
wow. I actually haven't had a lot of jobs, to be truthful with you. When I was in school, I lifeguarded. And so I did all of my training at the same facility that I ultimately intended to work at. So I did exactly what I expected to be doing. And then from there, I did the student painting thing. And then from there, I worked at NCIX. And in all cases, I did do the job that I was expected to do. And then, like, I got promoted, so there were, changed eventually. But no, I can't say I've ever had an experience like that.
Can we get some more live angles of the tech pants? Are they only going to come in khaki?
I think to start with, they will be khaki. In the longer term, our intention, that's cool, cable management at the back. We'll have to get you a look at that after, guys. I think in the long term, our intention is to add black as well. Here, we'll decorate the space with LTT merch. Hey, look, we got cable ties, we got a water bottle. And yeah, if you guys want a closer look, here, how much wax is on? Oh yeah, that's not going to mess up the inside. Yeah, they're kind of like a relaxed fit, fairly straight cut. They're going to be available in 2 different inseam lengths. So I'm wearing the short boy one, obviously, but there's a longer inseam. We're still working on some aspects of them. So right now, this zipper in here is like way inside, and it creates kind of this weird, like kind of vibe where, I don't know, like the zipper pocket kind of gapes open and you can see the zipper. Like I wouldn't mind it if it was more like this and you just see the liner, or if the zipper was more concealed. So I think we're going to try and get it a little more buried in there so it looks more like a normal pocket. Still TBD whether we can get that absolutely nailed down, but yeah, I showed all the zippers off earlier. Really like these. They're just kind of, oh, I'm also wearing a prototype LTT belt. It's just a belt. It's made of leather and it says LTT on the inside.
We're doing a belt?
Maybe. It depends if we can get it nailed down. Most of the belt suppliers that we've talked to so far, they do this treatment on the edge that just cracks like within a week. And it looks stupid, it feels cheap, I don't like it. So if we can find one that's better, then we will. If we can't, then we won't.
Cool.
All right.
I got 4 left here for you.
Hit me.
Is there a timeline on an authorized reseller program for LTT?
I mean, get in touch. Yeah, I don't think we're opposed to it. Oh, so do I not have a network connection?
I just changed the cable because a network error appeared on screen.
Oh, were you using the yellow cable before?
Yeah,
the
I
yellow cable
was.
doesn't work.
I have found that out, yep.
Cool.
Swap to the black one.
And of course, the game is dumb and can't figure out that I now have a network connection, which is great. I bet if I go to the shop, it'll know. How much you want to bet?
No, I agree. It's probably going to be totally fine to buy stuff.
View battle passes, like,
I mean, that's
here.
the most important
That's
part
right.
of it.
I mean, is all this just preloaded? Okay. I don't know. I can't even tell. But if I go to play and multiplayer, nope. Why would it? So what? Alt function 4? Yeah, there we go. We'll try and kick it back on. I definitely have a connection now. All right, hit me, Dan.
Hey, Linus, the sandals shot earlier made me so thirsty I had to buy a water bottle. Have you solved the issues with your Sony HT-A9 living room setup yet? What would you buy instead if you could?
We're working on that video. We've collected, I think, 2 that's a lot of wax. We've collected, I think, 2 so far, but we're going to get some more receiver-based audio correction solutions and see if we can find something that works as well for room correction as the Sony HT-A9s do.
Losing your mic again.
Oh, I probably leaned against the thing. There you go. I think I leaned the mute button onto here. So we're going to try and find a solution that'll work as well as the Sony HT-A9s. And if we can, then great. And if not, then Man, I don't know. Maybe just throw a soundbar in there and call it a day. Dang it, wax. Throw a soundbar in there and call it a day. I'm not sure. I really haven't given it a ton of thought. I try to encourage the family to go watch movies downstairs where they have a really nice home theater instead of watching upstairs. They prefer upstairs. It's an ongoing battle. But we have a theater. Go watch in the theater. They don't care, Dan.
It's too much effort. Phone is fine. Vertical. Love the Mercy. Longtime subscriber. Any advice for a cheap configuration to run Home Assistant?
Oh, I mean, that's the sky's the limit. I mean, you can run that on anything from a single board computer if your needs are fairly straightforward, all the way up to running it in a VM on a top tier server configuration or whatever the case may be. I think it all comes down to your reliability goals. So, obviously, if you want like the most reliable thing, you're going to have redundant power supplies and UPS backup and blah, blah, blah. For most people, that's not necessary. As long as you back up your config, then you can roll it back out again extremely quickly. So I would start with something really basic and then just an old computer, any old computer. And then I would upgrade from there as you actually find that you need more. I think that's something that doesn't get said enough. People ask, what do I need? You need the minimum thing. And then you need to find out if that's something that you're actually going to get into or not. And if you do, well, you can always sell your minimum thing, especially if it's something that you picked up used in the first place. That's always what I would do going into a new hobby, like paintball. What, you're gonna go buy a brand new marker? Do you know how fast that stuff depreciates? No, you go buy some used crappy marker, and then if you actually play more than 3 times that season, you go, oh, okay. Well, hey, I bought this used for $200 or whatever. I turn around and sell it for $185. I'm out $15, and then I can pick up something better if I want, right? When the time comes. Got him. Oops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Threw that the wrong way. Got him. Double kill.
And last message of the day.
Last message of the day. Let's go.
Hello, Ploof, Dulcet Dan, and the tech tip guy with the YouTube money. Do you have anything resembling a pool yet?
You bastard. How dare you?
Gotta keep up with the pain.
Dare you. I'm going to have to murder some red Spartans to make myself feel better here.
That's a great last message.
Whoops, that weren't it. No. They've been working on it. They've done some actual work on it over the last little while, which is a lot better than what was going on before, where there was no work being done on it. But it's still a hole in the ground, no plaster. The equipment's in, so that's good. Dang it, how did I not get either of those with those nades? Dang it. They haven't recharged. Come on, finish them off, Pandora's Xbox. I don't know. I don't even assume that we are going to swim this year at this point. Obviously, first world problem, totally acknowledge that. But it's still pretty frustrating. Whoops. Oh, man, I totally missed. Backslap, double kill, let's go. Okay, I'm just going to get this hill capture, and then I'm going to abandon my poor team. LTT benchmark, leading the team. Oh, busy. Oh, got him. Come on, get over here. Nope, okay. Yes, got him. Oh, where are you coming from? Where are you at? Oh, I don't even know where the new hill is. Whoop, it's above me. All right. Oh no, I need a different gun. Oh, okay, someone else finished him. And I finished the stream. Hey, thanks for tuning in, guys. Oh, I died.